Hello once again, it's still Seredio for the British Inquisition of Gaming, and this is another, slightly better than the last one, look at the crafting professions on Rift. So, what we have here is a wolf. I'm currently killing this wolf because I am a butcher and also an outfitter. This is basically leather worker and skinner, so now that I've killed it, I can skin it. As we can see, it requires a certain amount of skill, which I do possess and have just done, so yeah. You go around, you skin things, and then you take the hides back and you start using them in your crafting-y bits. So I'm just looking for another howler at the moment. I do have a pony now, but I was hoping that I would find another wolfie quite quickly, which obviously isn't happening. I'll get on the pony. And we shall call him, I don't know, what should we call the pony? Leave your ideas in the comments section below. Same for Spider Pig, I think he could do with a new name. So we've seen before how we can have, well, skinning basically, which is called butchery in this particular game, Rift. So we can skin animals and, well, get their skin, and what I'm going to show you now is what you can do with the skin, so the partner profession. We will have a look around at the other professions and what they go well with in a minute, but first of all we're just going to use this loom. It's looming over us all, under the such loom related puns. So butchering first of all, I went out and I killed a load of animals, and now I have to make their thin leather into thin hide, which I can then use to make useful stuff. So while that's going on, I'll have a look at the outfitter stuff. This, I think, is a good thing about this. You can carry on making your thin leather while you look at your outfitting. So let's see, what would be good for me to make? Possibly thin leather gloves, though they're yellow. So these greyed out items, just like in World of Warcraft, are things that will no longer get me levels if I make them. These things here are quite interesting. They are temporary enhancements, so I think they last for about 15 minutes each. That one prevents disarmament. This one makes you run slightly faster, and this one makes you able to sit on your pony and ride your pony faster. Good. So, in this particular game, outfitting is leatherworking and tailoring stuck together. And yeah, it's basically just leatherworking and tailoring all in one, all wrapped up in one friendly little thing. So you quite often will use bolts of cotton. By the way, cloth, as usual, is ridiculously expensive. So if you find cloth and you are playing Rift, then keep hold of it and sell it at your nearest auction house. So cloth is quite often used in can't talk properly today, can I? Cloth is quite often used in the leather recipes, and leather items are often used in the cloth recipes. So first of all, let us make some stuff. So you right click on the loom, or you just stand next to the loom and opening your crafting bit, and then you just click on whichever one you want to make and you make some. So let's make some thin leather gloves, I think. I'll craft as many as I need to get up to 75 so that I can train something new. So yay, new skill. 72, 73, 74, not 75. And I've run out of space in my inventory. But this is good, I can show you something else that we can do with the things that we make. So this button here says salvage armour on it, so you can click on this, then click on a pair of gloves that I've made, and I will rip it apart and get some items back from it. So you can see here that I got some thin leather and some leather strips Thin leather is basically just giving me back one or two of the items that I just made and disassembled again. And the leather strips are used to make salvaged leather, which is used for certain goods such as the insoles and the riding chaps. So I think I've cleared just about enough space in my inventory. I'll sell up some stuff as well, I guess. Wolf tooth. Don't think I need that anymore.
A pleasure. Wisdom is life. It is why I teach.
So still not quite at the right level yet, so I'll craft another couple of these. The outfitter's a bit for the outfitting trainer is slightly too far away. Oh well, that's just horrible. He hasn't really given me anything new there, has he? Charming. Let's make some more leather riding gloves. Thin leather gloves, whatever. So this is basically how you level up your professions. You make things, you pull them apart again, and then you make new things with the ingredients that you pulled apart from the old things. Currently, the items that I make are selling quite well on the auction house, which is always a positive. So I'm gonna salvage this item. And I got some leather strips and soft leather. Yeah, I've sold quite a few of the things that I've made on the auction house so far, which has been nice. It's always a good sign when you can sell things for a reasonable amount of profit. So I've pulled them apart, I've got a bit more space in my bags, I'm going to make a few more. Thin leather gloves! And I didn't finish levelling up. But it's very normal, it's very kind of average MMO fare with the crafting professions. You make stuff, you get better stuff. One interesting factor is the daily crafting quests. So from this manufacturing lady here, you get quests and you complete them, and she rewards you with...
I am deeply honoured.
Deeply honoured. Glad you are so optimistic there. So you get artisan's marks, and the artisan's marks are used either at the quartermaster, I think. No, not the quartermaster, but the merchants. So this person here will give you augments, which will help you create better things. So maybe you'll create a jumper with a +5 dexterity rating rather than a +4 one, stuff like that. And then all around the outside you will have people with recipes. There's not much point me looking at those ones because I don't do either of those professions, but I can show you them if you really want. So outfitting recipes here.
Your business honors.
So you can buy the ability to make this belt, that hood, which I think is quite nice. And as you can see, it costs artisan's marks and reputation with the guys. With the... oh no, it doesn't require reputation at all, it just requires skill. And also these items of currency, these artisan's marks. So I should really get on with doing some of them when I think about it. Another thing that I said that I was going to show you was the auctioneer system. So it's very normal system. You have an auction house box, you can open your bags, and to search, instead of shift clicking, you just right click. And what's really nice about this auction house in particular is that you can sort it according to unit cost. So thin leather gloves at the moment apparently are selling for 9 gold and 50 silver. So I'll just put a few up as an example. As you can see, I've got a few items up already. Don't know if they're all going to sell, but I can hope. So you just choose how much you want to sell this item for, and it will remember that, and you can just right click through all the rest of them. So I'm not going to saturate the market too much with these. I'll just put 3 or 4 maybe on. So how many have I got? 3. Let's make it a nice round 4. So you can sell pretty much anything you like on here. And you can sort it by current bid, unit cost, seller, time left, level, or rarity. So this is a very quick look at the crafting profession, which was outfitting, and a gathering profession, which was butchery. Basically, it was skinning plus tailoring combined with leatherworking. If you guys want to have a look at the other professions, which are
Find your greatness.
rune crafting, artificer, apothecary, armour smith, and weaponsmith, then you will have to leave a comment in the comment box, and I will look at the one which gets the most votes. So this was Seredio looking at crafting professions and the auction house system in Rift, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and tell me which one of the crafting professions you want me to look at next.